What up, Super Fun Force? It's Captain Gamesta, and today I want to make a quick video just, asking the question why Netease isn't allowing for motion controls on the PS5. I've heard different stories ranging from like it's because the Xbox player base, I don't know if their technology is inferior to Sony's gyro controls, but I do play exclusively on PS5. I'm a console gamer. I think it's the best way to play games. I play on the Switch, I play on PlayStation, PS5, PS4, all these games, game consoles. I'm not like against owning a PC. I just, for what I do, I have to invest in Mac. I have like MacBooks, iMacs, desktop Macs, and things like that. And I don't like to deal with like, putting together a PC, graphics cards, all these different drivers and updates and constant things you have to do. I just want my, just like my Mac, when I want to operate like a graphic system or video editing or whatever, the Mac is complete, it's streamlined, ready to go. Same thing when like I want to play a video game, I just want to turn on my PS5 or my Switch and just, start having fun, right? And I know there's plenty of advantages. This is not PC versus console. I know PC allows for, customization and powerful graphics cards and everything like that, which is fine. But we're at the time where the gaps has been bridged, right? Because basically a console has always been a computer, and it's a concentrated gaming computer, right? That's what a console is nowadays. And essentially, it's not fair that PS5 promotes these like awesome gyro controls and Netease is locking us out of it when you can play games like Fortnite and you can have PlayStations versus PC and you can play in the rank mode, and on the PS5 you can use a keyboard and mouse if you want, and if you're on a PC you can use a controller. So even then it's not fair because people who play Rivals on a PC are able to use a controller. So essentially you're telling me that if I want to use a controller, now I have to go buy a PC, then buy like a Bluetooth controller to play with a controller on my Marvel Rivals ranked, and I still don't get motion controls. I mean, what's up with that? That just seems like is it like the 1960s? Like, are we in this whole backward state of like we're segregating still consoles and PC players, and we're restricting the use of keyboard and mouse on the PlayStation 5. So if you guys don't know, if you play with a keyboard and a mouse on your PlayStation 5 on competitive, Netease will ban you. Like, what is that? Like, that's like a dictatorship or something like what is this? Like, what kind of video game environment are they making when, again, they should just be promoting people to play all together? Because again, you can play casual, right? You can play a quick match, you can check the box console only, or you can play with mixed consoles and PCs, whatever. So again, for me, the final thing I want to say is that thematically I really enjoy controllers as well, right? So like for me, I want to hold the controller. It feels like I'm, holding the weapon or the gun. I really like, maybe it's because I grew up with like Nintendo's Light Blasters, and I like playing games like, what is it called? Time Crisis, Duck Hunt, games like that. But can you imagine when I go into the first person mode with Punisher and his turret, I want to be able to like motion control the turret like this. That is awesome immersion, and that's fun, right? Because Netease also is claiming that this is a game that is for casual players. So you guys don't know, Netease just released, as of today, March 20th, a statement saying that their focus is for casual players. Well, guess what? If your focus is on casual players, let people who have PlayStations get motion controls. Also, the Switch 2 is coming out, and there's a rumor, which, may or may not be true, obviously, but if Rivals comes up on the Switch is known for obviously bringing in the motion controls. And finally, so what are they going to do? Are they going to not allow Switch 2 also to use motion controls? And finally, we're in the age of things like virtual reality. Motion controls are basically just virtual reality, right? So anyways, that's where I'm coming from, guys. Why? Because I play Splatoon so much. It's still my favorite shooter game of all time. Marvel Rivals is now my second, and then Fortnite is my third. And I play Fortnite with motion controls, and I get awesome sniper headshots. I'm not like the world's number one, best like aimer, but I got hands. I can compete with some of the best, PC players. I don't play obviously the super highest ranked, but I'm playing with PC players a lot, and I'm not aiming them and not shooting them. And I'm like I said, I'm also just, above average on Fortnite. I don't play Fortnite as much as I play Splatoon and now even like Rivals. But anyways, that's my take on this. Again, NetEase, it makes no sense that they're disallowing people to take advantage of PlayStation controls. You know, Sony even goes so far as to also tout, you know, and promote and showcase their gyro controls on their website, making it this wonderful feature of the PS5. And yet again, we are locked out of it when it comes to Marvel Rivals. So that's my concern there. I hope NetEase changes eventually. I know it took a while for Fortnite to get motion controls, and I actually wasn't playing Fortnite because of that. So there you go, guys. That's my my take on it. I want to know your guys' opinions, and hopefully we can get something started. You know, let NetEase know we got to get motion controls available. You know, PlayStation, Nintendo Switch, Xbox, whatever. Just give us the option. And that'll make things not only more funner, but it'll bridge the skill gap between people who want to use controllers and who want to play against people who use keyboard and mouse. All right, guys, thanks so much for hanging out. Let me know what your thoughts are, and we'll look forward to the next video.